Hi there, sign of Aries. Okay, I was like, was that recording or not? This is Kim here to do your reading for you for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much. Let me send my gratitude out to you. I appreciate all the views, all the subscriptions, and if you're interested in private readings, there's a way that I'm giving those. So look in the box below. This is a reading for your next 48 hours, calling in Aries spirit guides, angels, higher self, higher power. Please do hit the like button if you feel inclined to. It helps with the channel. It helps me out a lot. So we're going to pull 3 angel answers and then 3 tea leaves and flip them over at the end. 1, 2, 3. For you, Aries, we always are doing, not always, I am going to start doing some love readings, so let me not make that a definite. We are going to get 3 tea leaves here. Definitely, this will be general, meaning you can apply it to love situations if you feel like it resonates with that. All right. Okay, this is the Sacred Oracle. I am going to start out with oracles like I usually do for you, Aries. And then today I'm going to do the tarot a little differently. We're going to use Osho Zen Tarot. Been a while since I used them. Maybe mainly because some people complained and didn't like them because they were different type of tarot cards. But just because it's not familiar to you doesn't mean it can't be of good benefit. I mean, come on, life teaches us that. So I'm going to use your spread, your general Celtic cross spread. I'm going to pull the Osho Zen Tarot and explain to you what those are, and then clarify with the other tarot if we need to. I mean, it's essentially the same, just a lot of the major arcana are different because it's focusing on Zen, it's focusing on inner awareness, consciousness, abundance within the self, and abundance outside too. But looking at things through a very practical and peaceful manner through yourself. That's the best way I could describe it. Zen, a practical and peaceful way. Okay, one of the Sacred Oracle message. The Sacred Rebels Oracle. Oh, I like that one. Oh, pretty. Okay, I've only gotten that one once before. Wow. Okay, so there's some kind of, look at that near her jaw. That's what I noticed, like, first thing is the X-ray ability to see things that are underneath the structure, maybe the structure. Let's get let me see, let me get the book here for you. What number is that? 21. Sorry, my allergies have been a little bit kind of messed up lately, but it's been so beautiful. Okay. 21 for our Aries. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. How pretty. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. It can be difficult to remember that the place that is your inner peace, or where you actually find inner peace, your sanctuary, is inside you. It's the same message that we've heard a lot of: go within, not without. I'm seeing the DNA being passed on. I think a lot of like lesson. I've thought about this yesterday, so I'm just gonna give you my download of what I felt. I felt like DNA is crossed like person to person through families. And part of that may be like, that might be the literal Akashic record. And I know that it sounds a little out there, right? But I think that the DNA, it feels like when it gets passed down from person to person and family, that you're carrying along with you the memories of your past lives too. And all of them are kind of intertwined as far as like DNA that lets you know if you're bringing something from another lifetime, maybe just from your family, from your ancestors, that's coming into this lifetime. Okay, so that's kind of out there, I know. And I think DNA gets upgraded too. I'm pretty sure it does. Everything evolves and everything gets upgraded. So why not start noticing changes in our bodies, in our self, at the cellular level? That's very probable. So it says here, there's something that we're connected to. That's like a galaxy there. There's something we're connected to that's a lot greater. And all of us can sense it and we know it's there. Some might call it eternity. But it's the sacred sound that is felt rather than heard. And ironically, when like near-death experiencers, when they go over, a lot of them report that they didn't physically see something, they felt the color, or they didn't actually hear with an ear, but they definitely heard in their soul, in their heart. Makes me, I mean, it just points to the fact, as above, so below. Then that means that feelings here on earth are very, very important. They're actually linked to things that are more real than we know. That's, and you know, you don't have to like agree with everything I say. It's just something that I feel. So it says, deep within you, you may know what's true. So the guidance is that it matters not whether the mind and its plans seem to agree with your inner sense. Your willingness to trust your heart and to rebel against fear will serve you well. Let your heart lead you. Be sure of your faith and trust in what you feel. It says your head and heart have been in conflict many times over the course of your life, and this, of course, causes deep suffering. So, through the natural process of transformation, it says great leaps are indeed possible at this time. Ooh. Your situations in your current life are particularly geared towards a more significant manifestation that is coming to you, according to your life plan and purpose. Ooh. Strong energy, the feeling of this is all going to change. I'm transforming. Things are evolving. Things are evolving, expanding. And it feels like, you know, this is an important mark on your life, or a time, you know, in your life. This is marked. This is a very important time. So Osho Zen Tarot, I feel like this is really going to say something strong to you, because it's not something I've been using for any other signs. Just felt really pulled to do it for you, Aries. So there's something specific about this deck I feel that's going to give you messages. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. I love it. It's so pretty. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. It's like the mind I'm viewing like as a picture right now. I would view the mind as being the commotion, the audience chattering, the talk, and then the real peace, the actual beat that sometimes we don't hear because it's in the background, but it's actually truly beautiful. There's always a song out there that has something in the background that once you notice it, you're like, oh, now that's magnificent. That's what makes the song. But we didn't hear it before because of all the commotion, the mind. Right, so Osho Zen Tarot. Give us messages for Aries for their next 48-hour spread. General spread. Nothing too deep, but it always is with the Osho Zen Tarot. The Lovers. This is a lot of things all rolled into one. The unconditional love gives you freedom beyond any bounds you would think of. There's nothing that love can't transform or change. Anything that you thought was solid or concrete in your life, love can totally tear it down and make something better. It can be what's felt as a destructive force, but through love, it is all arranging into something perfect, well beyond what you're imagining for yourself. Don't view your life as anything compared to the past, because you're more than ordinary, and you're definitely a trailblazer, either for your soul group or something like that is telling me you're a trailblazer. So what you're creating, the partnership, the lovely partnership going on right now of unconditional love, you for yourself, could be a relationship with somebody else, but this is transforming. And the reason we don't want to compare our life to things in the past is because anything is possible, and this life doesn't have to be. You know, they say the past always repeats itself. Well, it doesn't really have to. Doesn't really have to, especially if something changes. And I feel like that's what's happened. Something changes. This could be about a big choice in your life, being at the crossroads, making a decision that's really, really important for you, and maybe somebody else's path too. Okay, Gemini is strong there. Let's get the challenge for the lovers, or for this harmony that I feel in these cards. So we're going to just place them where they would go. Okay, so the first one's the challenge, the second one's going to be the root, and the third one will be the past. So the challenge, all of existence. This is at the root or at the base. The Knight of Swords. The Thunderbolt or Tower moment, it may be inner, you know what I'm saying? Because this is Zen, this is all Zen Tarot. So it's meaning the fall within yourself, the collapse, and, you know, even some people even might take, I'm almost thinking that sometimes during awakening, some people take this ego dying thing very, very seriously, to the point that they're interpreting it as really needing to grasp on for dear life and survival. And some people may even turn it into something very literal, when really it's talking about you evolving, your ego dying, which is the understanding that the ego was never really alive anyway. It ends up dying anyway. Anything that is not really alive, you know, did your creator create that? Anything that's false. Okay, so I diverge, but the thing within yourself that fell apart, the idea, the vision, there's several truths coming to you right here in the past, by the way. The challenge to what you're doing right now, this commitment to a partnership or dedicated to making the right decision, the challenge is your self-worth and self-love, because the one of existence is a major arcana for them. And it's very beautifully summed up as all of existence. If missing you, like if you walked out, all of existence would not be whole. That's a lot. It shouldn't be pressure. It should be something that makes you feel good. That even all of existence, all that is, all that was, or ever will be, would have a hard time doing that completely without you. And that is the challenge. The Knight of Swords could be a bit of a challenge too, at the root or at the base of all of this. It's changing. It's really, you know, fighting with yourself, maybe fighting about this, what you want, maybe a few people going after something and you're going after it too. But this Knight of Swords is change coming in, and it might be regarding some information that you're finding out about yourself, you know, with these lightning bolts. It might be information you're finding out, or truths that you're finding out about yourself, and realizing how big you really are. Woo. Participation in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Compromise. Being compromised. Something's just not really fair here when it comes. Okay, when it comes to what you're trying to participate in, a goal, but it's a milestone for all. It's not just your situation, your story. It's for all of existence. You're part of something because it was becoming unbalanced. And I think with maybe this planet too, something was becoming so unbalanced that we need to work on it. Redecide what our goals are, and this is about, you know, really working together on something here. Participate in the beat that the energy is offering you to march to right now, because it's a really good energy. Have patience that what you have been investing in is actually paying off. The burden in reverse, letting go of a lot of things, maybe a heavy load, letting go of that. What is the near future energy for Aries? No, I talk so much when I get to talking about that stuff. Adventure. Nice. Oh, we have the 2 pages right away. Really nice, sweet. Beginner's mind energy. Page of Pentacles, a brand new adventure. And look at this little girl. She's so sweet. She's still learning. She's still going to look at this experience as she was little, with extraordinarily high expectations here. Wow. Okay, then we have the Page of Wands. This is really, really good news coming in. Really good news coming in. And what I'm thinking is you're getting down to what you really want. You're getting a new adventure to get what you really want. The 9 of Cups is in reverse because something just didn't work out. Something didn't work out, whether it's with your transformation or something here in the past. It just didn't work out. It wasn't really the wish that you thought. It might have been initially like this, but then it turned out not really to be the wish that you wanted. Having all sorts of things attached to it that made it just something not really to achieve for, or to go for, to strive for. So playfulness, the Page of Wands energy, good news, a new adventure, and how you are feeling. You're having new vision. New vision. Everything's in sync here. It's really in sync. New vision. It may be part of the challenge, but you're feeling it. You're feeling it, and you're definitely moving in that direction. New vision, something brand new, something inspired by your passions, and it is a change. It's a change. It's that energy of, I was stuck here thinking that I just had to make somebody else happy, and you didn't. Or I was making my ego happy, which was other people's expectations. It wasn't my own, you know? So what is the surrounding energy here? What's the surrounding energy? The 4, and the 4 of Pentacles. It is about rebuilding, having to rebuild, to invest in different things, because the new vision is going to require that you learn about new things. You might have a tendency to want to keep things the same. That's to be expected. But overall, you're going to see your power grow. You're going to see investments start to really pay off and grow. Your foundation for this new thing it's solid. All right. What is the hope and fear here for Aries next 48 hours? Okay, yeah. You want a rebirth. You want a rebirth. You want a rebirth with a new adventure. You want something. You want to try. You want your hand at trying this 9 of Cups all over again, and you're getting the news that that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get a chance to work on your dream come true. This time, it's something that you're going to rebirth. You're going to get rid of any past anger, past resentment, and be like this little girl going into this adventure completely uninhibited, not weighed down by expectations or burdens from other people or your own ego that gets it from other things, social norms. What is the outcome that's probable for Aries? The outcome that's probable for Aries. There are many possibilities. Don't just wait on news about one thing, because you're going to have huge amounts of breakthrough. Your breakthrough is going to be associated with how powerful you really are. That's exactly what it is. How much you really have, and how much you weren't even giving yourself credit for. Breakthrough. From breakdown to breakthrough. That's what this card is all about. Understanding that you have more than just one opportunity. Being focused. So this playfulness, I'm seeing this as there might be a tendency to not take things that seriously. That's okay, because we want to incorporate our inner child. But understand there's many different possibilities and ways that you can achieve this or do this. I like it. I like your reading. I'm leaving it exactly how it is. Look at that on the bottom of the deck. Abundance. King of Pentacle energy. This guy's got it down. He is happy, relaxed, chilling. Everything is colorful around him. And spiritual love holding in his hand. Spiritual love. The cosmic gift of a rainbow that comes with the rainbow is flowing from source energy there. Okay. We have Cat. Sorry. Two-faced friend. Not sure what that's about. Maybe it's something that wasn't fair, or maybe it's something worth fighting for. Like maybe it, entails that card. Apple, temptation will test you. Usually when you're doing good, by the way. Or temptation might be to accept what's already going on when it's obviously not what you're needing. Nest, and emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. First angel answer is improving your health or health finances. So the health of your finances too. Something is unlikely, whatever this was, so whatever question you had for that. And then the last one, a year from now. A year from now. Maybe something huge that might feel complete, and the wish might feel like it's granted during those times. All right, so until then, keep working on things wish at a time. Thank you. Sending you love and light, Aries. Bye.